Have you ever reached a moment where everything you trusted suddenly vanished? When the people who once led you are gone, and now the weight of the future rests on your shoulders alone? It's in that silence, when every noise of comfort fades, that God speaks the words that separate boys from men. Be strong and courageous. These are not words of comfort. They are a command whispered into trembling hearts. And if you've ever wondered what it really means to be a man of God, this message, drawn from the first chapter of the book of Joshua, was written for you. Stay until the end of this reflection, because today we will uncover the command that can transform your fear into purpose and your weakness into strength. If this question already stirs something inside you, write in the comments, "I'm ready to be strong in the Lord."
After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, "Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give to them. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
When Joshua hears these words, he isn't standing on a mountaintop. He's standing in the shadow of a loss. Moses, the man who led an entire nation out of slavery, is gone. And now, a younger man must rise. Not because he feels ready, but because the call of God doesn't wait for feelings. Maturity begins when obedience outweighs emotion. Joshua had spent years watching Moses speak to God face to face. He saw miracles, victories, and failures. But now it's his turn. No burning bush, no thunder from heaven, just a command: get up, cross the river, lead the people. And here lies the first lesson of manhood in God's eyes. Strength isn't the absence of fear. It's obedience in spite of it. Many think courage is born in confidence, but biblical courage is born in faithful surrender. Joshua's fear didn't disqualify him. It was the stage where God would reveal his power. So, what does this mean for you? Maybe you're standing at your own Jordan River, facing decisions that terrify you, responsibilities you didn't ask for, a calling you don't feel prepared for. And yet God whispers, "Be strong and courageous." Not because you are enough, but because He is with you. When God said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you," He wasn't offering comfort. He was issuing a reminder. You are not alone. Therefore, there's no excuse for giving up. Boys look for rescue. Men walk with resolve. And God was teaching Joshua to lead as a man of presence, not by power, but by faith. If you've been running from a responsibility God placed on your shoulders, pause for a moment. Type in the comments, "Lord, I will stand and lead." Courage is forged in responsibility. God didn't tell Joshua to wait for peace. He told him to move. Because sometimes obedience must start before the fear goes away. Let's be clear. The call to be strong and courageous is not a motivational slogan. It's not believe in yourself. It's believe in the one who called you. It's a command that shapes character, that turns hesitation into action, that transforms a wandering heart into a warrior's soul. Picture this. Joshua stands before the Jordan. The water is roaring. The people are watching, and heaven is silent. No sign, No miracle yet, just faith. And with one step, the moment his foot touches the water, the impossible happens. The river stops, because obedience always opens what fear tries to close. Men are not measured by their emotions, but by their response to God's voice. Every time you stand firm in the Word, every time you refuse to bow to fear, every time you protect truth instead of comfort, you cross your own Jordan. This is how boys become men of God, when they stop asking for easier battles and start asking for greater obedience. Do you want to know the true secret of strength? It isn't found in pride or wealth or applause. It's found in surrender. The man who bows to God can stand before anything. So rise. Wherever you are, rise. Not with noise, not with anger, but with conviction that your life was never meant to be small. You were chosen to carry His presence into the chaos, to lead your home, your generation, your heart, with courage anchored in faith. If this message is speaking to you right now, don't scroll away. Write, "I will be strong and courageous in Christ," because declaring truth is the first step toward living it. In the end, Joshua didn't just conquer cities, he conquered fear. And that's the battlefield every man must face. Maybe your fight isn't against walls like Jericho, but against silence, doubt, or temptation. Still, the same command remains. Be strong and courageous. Because strength isn't about never falling. It's about never staying down. It's about remembering that even when the world forgets you, God is still with you wherever you go. So tonight, before you sleep, read Joshua chapter 1. Let those words echo in your spirit. And tomorrow, wake up with purpose. Because boys wait for comfort, but men move with calling. If this message strengthened your faith, share this video with someone who needs to hear that they're not alone. And subscribe to Christ Revealed, because here, every week, the Word will challenge, confront, and transform you. Be strong and courageous. Not because life is easy, but because Christ has already overcome.